Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. Hope you guys are well. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Aquarius out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating for you, Aquarius, just get in where you fit in, even if it's on the other side. But don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aquarius? Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, you're starting out with Judgment. You have the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. All right, so I do feel like you have a judgment call here. It could be about a reconciliation. There is a lack of clarity, though, with regard to the situation. You may be questioning whether or not, you're being dealt with honestly in the situation for some of you. Nine of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like you're tired of stressing about it. You're tired of worrying about it. I do feel like, there's this energy of not wanting to deal with the lack of clarity or the lack of communication possibly. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Aquarius energy. All right, so we have the Four of Cups reversed. We have the Six of Swords, and we have the Emperor in the reverse. So this, you could be dealing with an Aries, but the person that's in your energy, I feel like this is somebody who maybe in the past kind of took you for granted. They weren't recognizing what it was that you were bringing to the table here. And I do feel that, this person now can't stop thinking about you. So Six of Swords, they may have moved away from this connection. I do feel like there was chaos within the situation and they moved away from this. The Emperor in the reverse tells me that they're not taking control of the situation. There's a sense here of the situation spiraled out of control. There was a lot of chaos here. And it was really caused by, among other things, I'm sure. But part of it was because this person wasn't really, looking at what you were bringing in. So it could be a judgment call that you've made to, just keep silent, to not talk to this person. Let me see. Show me the energy between Aquarius and this person. Thank you, Spirit. The High Priestess in the reverse. Something was revealed here. Yeah, something got revealed. Some kind of secret, something that was being kept secret was revealed. Whatever it is, you're already aware of it. And it caused you to make some kind of a judgment call here. And it's this person can't get it off of their mind. Let me see what's affecting this connection. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. A Cancer sign. We have the Moon. Yeah, secrets. Secrets. Let me see. Show me the outcome. The Chariot in reverse. There's stuck energy. Now, it's the Emperor that drives the Chariot. And so this is not moving forward. And it's because this person is refusing to take control of the situation. So there's stuck energy here. And it's related to secrets. So I feel like you're just tired of dealing with this. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. That's underlying energy. That could be new energy. Sometimes Page of Wands is a new beginning. It could also be communication. Let's clarify. Spirit, why is Judgment here? For Aquarius, why is Judgment here? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse. Yeah, you went through a Tower moment with this person at some point. There could have been some sort of a opportunity to reconcile this, but you basically are saying, you know, it's a judgment call for me. I don't want to go through another tower moment. You know, this wasn't balanced out in the past, and it was because of secrets, and I really just want something that is equal and balanced. So I feel like you're almost avoiding this person, so that you don't put yourself in the situation to go through another tower moment. Let me see why the Ace of Swords is in reverse. Seven of Wands and Justice in the reverse. Ooh. Oh, so some of you could be actually in a legal battle with somebody. Now, I don't think that's most of you, but I see somebody that's in a legal battle, and you're waiting for a judgment call, like from a judge, or there's a judgment on the situation. You're waiting for that. You're waiting for that, and you're hoping it's going to be equal. It's going to be balanced. It's going to, that somebody's going to be generous with you. Ace of Swords in the reverse, I feel like you are a little bit defensive with this person. You feel that because of the secrets that were here, that you were not treated justly, you were not treated fairly. And I feel like you may have other people saying, well, you know, maybe you should give this person a chance. And you're like, yeah, I don't know if that's the case here. I don't know that they were being truthful with me. They weren't honest. I don't feel like they treated me right. There's all this, you know, hidden energy, these secrets. So I feel like you feel that you have to defend yourself in this situation to other people. And you don't like it. You don't like it. And there's a part of you that's saying, I don't even know why I would have to defend myself. You know what happened. Let me see the Nine of Swords reverse. Show me the Nine of Swords reverse. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so you're just tired of dealing with this whole thing. I feel like you want to resolve things, but at the same time, I feel like you're unhappy. You're very unhappy with the lack of forward motion here. You're unhappy with this person not really taking control. I have to be honest with you, Aquarius. It's like this person's just defaulted. They were keeping all these secrets, and then they just, instead of taking control of the situation and moving things forward, this person decided to just opt out and run and take off. And you're unhappy with this person. I don't feel like you want a reconciliation with this person. I think you're tired of dealing with the situation. They could have been codependent on your energy, or perhaps you might have been a little bit codependent in the past. But at this point, you're just tired of stressing and worrying about it. You're tired of the anxiety. And you're saying, no, you can't take control of this situation. I'm not going to move this back together. I don't really see you dating. I feel like you are kind of going through a sense of loss. I feel like you are feeling that you have to defend your position to other people, and you don't understand why that would be. So I do feel that right now, you know, you're just not in the very best place. You're trying to be generous. You're trying to avoid conflict. You're trying to use good judgment. But I feel like there's a lot of, whatever these secrets are that were revealed, it was really huge. It caused a tower moment, and you're just trying to rebuild your life right now. Let me look at this person's energy. Why is the Four of Cups in reverse for Aquarius? This person is definitely thinking of you. They're unstable right now. Page of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. This person, there could have been juggling. Yeah, they could have been juggling you and somebody new, and that's what came out. I also feel like this person has made a decision to, because you have been on their mind a lot, this person has made a decision after going back and forth to reach out to you. It could also be that there is something to do, if this is a legal issue, there could be something to do with a child. Page of Pentacles can be a child. So there could be something to do with a child involved with this. So, and you could be waiting for a decision regarding that. It could be like a custody issue, or it could have to do with finances and money as well. I do think that this person, I feel like you might make a little bit more than this person, because I do see this person kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul, and they're not very stable right now, both emotionally as well as financially. Let me see the Six of Swords. Show me the Six of Swords. Four of Swords, Six of Swords reversed. So they want to move forward, but they're stuck. They can't. It could be financial. They're trying to move forward. They're trying to bring balance back into their life, because whatever came out, whatever was revealed, destabilized everything. You felt like you had been treated unjustly. There's this energy for them that everything became unstable, both emotionally as well as financially. They're trying to move forward, but they can't. And they don't want, there's something here they don't want you to know. They don't want to talk about. They don't want to, there's still secrets that are here. And they don't want it out in the open. So they're still hiding something. I feel like you found out something, but they're trying to move forward. I do get this energy of somebody who is trying to move away from the problems but can't. And so they may have ghosted you, or they may just have gone silent. Let me see the Emperor in reverse. If they did turn their attention towards someone else, I think that person is still in their energy. Show me the Emperor in reverse. Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's some third-party energy that's here. All right, Queen of Wands and the Star card. And that is, so this person had to choose between a third-party energy and Aquarius. I do feel like the situation spun out of control. I'm seeing the energy of somebody who got caught juggling. That third party is still in their energy, and the situation is still very much out of control, and they're not able to move forward the way they want to. And I have to say that third party is affecting that in some manner. They're hopeful that they will be able to move forward. Some of you guys are engaged in some sort of a legal issue. It could be something to do with a child, or it could be about money. But at the end of the day, this person was juggling, and they got caught. The Emperor in reverse is somebody who's very controlling. They're not always faithful. Usually the Emperor is married or in a long-term connection. If they have a business, the business is not doing well. Sometimes the Emperor can be a business owner or a person of authority. So I do feel that this person is trying to take steps to bring back balance into their life, but the situation is absolutely out of control, and they're aware of it. They're trying to control it by controlling you or controlling this situation. And what they need to do is control themselves. Let me see. Show me the High Priestess in reverse. Now, the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets, and it's in the reverse, so that tells me that there were secrets being kept and something came out. But I will tell you that there's still secrets here. There's still things that this person doesn't want you to find out about. And that could be for legal reasons as well. And if not legal, it could be like, they're undergoing like a spiritual court. Look, they don't even want to give up their information here. That's so funny. All right. Yeah, there's the ending. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. Sagittarian energy. And the Nine of Wands reverse. You're tired of dealing with this. You don't trust this person. You just want a fair decision to be made, especially if it's legal. You want to rebuild your life. You're trying to make good judgment calls. And I do feel that you just don't trust this person. I'm really getting somebody who is just, you know, over it. You're over it. I feel like in their energy, there's a lot of emotional instability right now. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about this situation a lot. But I also feel that this is somebody who needs to heal their own energy. Yeah, they're on like emotional highs and lows, and part of it is related to finances. This has cost them in a big way, regardless. Let's look at this moon card. Why is the moon here? And you just, your energy, Aquarius, is telling me you just don't want to deal with this person any longer. Like you're just over it. Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you feel this person has been a player, that they were inconsistent. And there's a sense here of you being like, I should not have to defend my actions to other people. It's almost like you feel like you're being judged by other people and you're very defensive about that. But you're basically saying, I was lied to, I was treated improperly, this person was in and out. They, you know, and that's at best. At worst, they were being a player. They were keeping secrets. Why am I having to defend myself? I'm done with this. Now, in their energy, they were not investing in this connection. They were trying to move forward. And right now, it does look like they can't move forward the way they want to. And it does look financial for the most part. There's a total lack of stability here. They don't want you knowing what they were investing in either. They're impatient to move forward, but they can't. And it could be because of legal issues, or it could be, you know, it could be financial. So I don't see them investing in the connection. I see that they've gone silent, but they can't move forward the way they want to. Let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome. And I feel like the reason they're still in your energy is that there's some sort of a judgment call that you're both waiting for. Or it could be that they're just really overthinking it, you know, not taking accountability. They're definitely, your energy is telling me you want them out of your energy. The Empress. The Chariot. You're moving forward. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Libra energy is here. Taurus is very strong. All right, so, and actually Cancer energy is very strong. Yeah, so the long and short of it, Aquarius, is that this whole thing has caused you to understand your value, your self-worth. You're moving forward. You're not happy with this person or this situation. You're gonna, basically you're saying, I'll take the loss, but I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm over it. I'm done. And I feel like you've been vocal about that. I also feel like you feel that you're having to defend yourself to other people outside of the situation in some manner, and you don't like it. You resent that. I do feel that you are going to be moving forward. I feel like you're not chasing after anybody. You know that this situation is not going anywhere, and you're unhappy with the situation. So you're basically saying, there is no way in hell I am getting back together with this person. I do feel that you have grown a lot because you've gone from the Nine of Pentacles reversed all the way up to the Empress. So you did grow from the experience. You're taking the lessons and you're moving forward. Some of you could be physically moving. So I do feel like you're done with this, and you want to be done. The person in your energy has taken the Queen of Wands, which is a third party, over the Queen of Pentacles. And that was so Queen of Pentacles is generally a relationship, like a husband-wife, or a committed relationship. So they're taking a loss here, and they're going to be recognizing, because they're going to be stuck in this energy. That third party is still very much in their energy. It's going to be chaotic, and they're not going to be able to step out of that chaos. They chose this third party, and as a result, they're going to have a tremendous loss. It could be financial. It's definitely the loss of this connection. And in the future, they're going to be looking, because they're not going to just move away from it like it was nothing, right? In the future, this person's going to be looking at you, moving into this Empress energy, knowing that they've lost you, and they're going to realize what it is that they actually lost, or who it is that they actually lost. So I feel like this person is going to have regrets, and I feel like they are moving into a situation that is extremely chaotic. But you're done with it. You're like, I'm out of here. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman in reverse. Pisces energy. But this is telling me that this Page of Wands is a new beginning for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new person. It could just be you moving forward and regaining that spark in life. And it's long overdue with the Hangman in reverse. You know, you waited for this new beginning, this new spark, and the wait is over. So I feel like you're done with this situation. You're done with the secrets. You're just wanting to move on. So let me see. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Aquarius. Pulling for the sign of Aquarius. All right. So your card is family. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Yep. All right, well, I hope that this has been helpful. If you have resonated with this reading, Aquarius, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hype the video if you get the opportunity. Until I see you in your next reading, Aquarius, know that you are loved, and namaste.